Hey guys, it's Josh with CrossFit St. Landry, CrossFit Breaux. Try to keep this really short. There's this one little part of your Olympic lifts that I've been getting a lot of questions about and been helping a lot of athletes with, and it's what we call the lift off. All right. So there's a couple things involved with the lift off that are going to help you if you're having issues with jumping forward when you lift, which is most of people's issue. All right. A lot of it has to do with not getting the bar into the right place off the ground. So I'm going to show you how we're going to help fix that. Okay. One thing that we see people do a lot of times is line up really close to the bar. Okay. So when they get down in the snatch position, their shins are almost on the bar or their knees are too far forward. Okay. Now we know when we come off the ground we need to drop the knees back. But what happens is because we're so far over the bar, that bar actually just ends up going straight up. Well, if the bar moves straight up, when I get up to my hip for the second pull, I have to come all the way through to meet the bar, okay? That's gonna result in kicking the bar out away from us. So what we wanna do is try this. We want to try to move the bar a little bit further away from our shins. So what I like to look at is when I'm looking down from the bar, from my perspective, the barbell is actually covering this shoelace, all right? From there, I'm gonna push my knees out and get into my starting position. Now, again, if you pull from here and you go straight up, now you're just gonna end up even further forward, which is another error that we see a lot. So what we need to work on is when we pull the bar from the ground or when we squeeze the bar from the floor, we want to push that bar into our bodies and violently drive our knees back so we end up here. If you look from the side, you should see that bar moving backwards just a little bit in towards my knees. What happens is as we continue through the lift, with that little sweep is what it's called, we have that sweep into the knees. Now when we come through into the second pull, the bar is right where we need to be and right over our heels. All right, so that's called the lift off. If that's an issue that you're having trouble with, then what I'm gonna recommend is that you do 3 sets of 10 just lift off drills, all right, whenever you get a chance. Lightweight, but what we wanna practice is from the ground, driving the knees back and pause. Back to the ground. Drive the knees back and pause. Back down. Drive the knees back and back down. We need to get this motion right or we're never going to end up in the right place when we get into the second pull. So hope that helps you guys work on it a little bit. It's going to change some of the timing and dynamics of the lift, but it's going to put you in a better position for your second pull.